Justin Price, Coach, what a spring.
Yeah, it's been a great experience for our coaching staff. You know, it's our first spring together being here. But, you know, I think anytime in spring practice you go in, we got a list of question marks we had about our program and the players, and we got a lot of them answered. You know, we still got a ways to go, and we know that, and we're going to keep working hard. But overall, I'm very pleased with it.
Of course, you had the big scrimmage with South Dual.
Yeah, that went well. You know, South Dual's a playoff team. A couple of years, very similar to our program. You know, 2 or 3 years ago, 0-10, kind of struggling. Got that 500 mark last year, made the playoffs. The week before they'd scrimmaged Powell, and it'd been you know, they competed with Powell. Powell's a great program, but you know, that was good for our players to go there and get a little confidence and taste some success, because you know, sometimes we put these kids through so much and have them invest so much. Until you see that reward and what you get in that, it's hard for them sometimes to truly believe what you're trying to do.
Okay, this was definitely a different atmosphere for a spring game. A lot more fun, great crowd, and Jeffers playing both ways. How do you think that Ethan responded to having to be on the field so long?
But you know, the thing with our offense, like I told him, we're going to throw it 30 times a game. You need to throw it 500 before Friday night every week. So it's good. You know, and being young, Ethan's a smart kid, and he's got a good arm. But being young, his technique sometimes goes when he gets tired or when he's thinking too much. But he's still got to learn to process a lot of information back there. But the good thing about him right now, we got great receivers around him, and their motto is we're going to take a bad throw and make a great catch. And when you can get that on it for a young quarterback, and he's still got a long way to go. He's a great kid. He's going to work hard, so I'm excited about it.
And what an impressive group of weapons you have for him to throw to.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And I love Ethan, but I think right now we put that anybody back there. But you know, Ethan is giving us the best shot right now because we're able to get our best players, our best athletes in space. Because I think this year, I think we're blessed with some speed and some guys that got some that are very competitive when they get on that edge, and they want to score every time they touch it. And that's what our offense is built on: get the ball. So Jefferson, I love you to death. The key is getting the ball to your hands as fast as we can.
Exactly. Now, defense, a lot of strength in that linebacker core this year, especially.
Nick Bailey, I mean, he's one of a kind. He's one of the one of the top in our district. But again, he's got a long way to go. He's a little bit behind as far as getting his strength up where it needs to be, and he's had a hip issue really since football season. He went straight to baseball and did well for Coach Collette over there. But we kind of held him a little light contact today. But his get that hip healed up, he can be great. And Slayton Allen, Chris Schaus, Brandon Long, Jordan Kinzer, who's outside linebacker's been out all spring. But it's those guys, they just got to keep working and understand what it takes.
What's the next step? What's the off-season summer workout?
Well, and what we try to break our program up into 4 phases. And phase 1 is always for the off-season. And we finished that when we got to spring ball. Right. Phase 2 is spring practice for us, and we ended that tonight. Phase 3 is our summer program, strength and it gets more into conditioning, more football-related functions. And that's where it tests kids' commitment, because now you're in the summer, getting cut into their free time a little bit. But you know, I think we got a core group of guys that are going to be here and make sure that everybody else is here. So phase 3 is always very important, because that's where you get game ready, and that's what we talk about. Phase 4 is getting your body and your mind conditioned to take that next step.
Speaking of games, you've got the big jamboree at Newland Stadium, taking on Knox Catholic, a powerhouse. That is going to be a true test for this program.
Yeah, and the key with that, you know, I think with any jamboree you go in, and you always try to get kids, you know, to play, just to kind of evaluate them, just to get them that Friday night experience, which is what we're a little bit trying to do tonight. But the thing about that is a little bit different because you get to play in the premier venue of all college football at Neyland Stadium, and I want to make sure every kid gets to experience that on the field. I told them I may run out there and run a little receiver, one play, maybe throw me a hitch. But, you know, that's going to be a great experience for our whole program, and just to be able to promote us like that, to be in that stadium where, I mean, just so many memories that me and you've had growing up watching Tennessee football. And now you're getting to play on the same field with Peyton Manning and Joey Kent. And that's something that these kids will remember for a lifetime. Even though it's 1 quarter for 12 minutes, well, we don't care about the score. Right, it's going to be something they remember a lifetime.
Justin, it's been a great spring. I hate to wrap this up because it means I'm done with football almost until fall.
Yeah.
I mean, we're looking at just a couple months.
Yeah, it's going to be here quick. We can go late, so we don't miss them too much. But we're going to give them off a week. And phase 3 goes, but yeah, you guys got open. But anytime you want to come up, you know that they've done a good job of promoting our kids, and they love seeing you guys around, get to see themselves on the internet and newspapers. So
we'll be up quite a bit during the summer, and of course we'll probably about to see y'all during the golf tournament coming up, and
yeah,
during the off season, the the youth camp.
Right, and that's why I appreciate you guys. I appreciate these fans that came out tonight. You know, for a blue and orange game, you know, the environment we had, our kids enjoyed it. I know and some of our guys want to go back in, but you know, like I told them, it's not about the scoreboard tonight. It's just about going out and competing. Because from now on, we're a team. We're focused on seeding.
Coach, I appreciate it. We'll see you soon, and have a good week off. And we'll be back soon, folks.